Oh, hey guys, it's Beggar Nat Ron D-Bar. I'm sitting here waiting on a train, and there's some birds, or maybe some dude whistling at birds. I don't know. I apologize for that. I want to talk at you again about the Clarksburg Water Board, because I was thinking about something yesterday, and then someone texted me the same thought when I woke up this morning, which is it almost feels like somebody's benefiting. Why is the water board fighting this hard on such a highly questionable thing? It feels like someone's getting paid. Well, you know, for at least 70 years, if not longer, there's been significant resistance to addressing the sewer problems in Clarksburg because of the effect that it has on business. You saw this just recently when it was proposed to add a runoff fee. People called it a rain tax. Bridgeport or Walmart, Kroger, all of these people with large parking lots would just have to pay incredible amounts of tax. Well, yeah, they're the ones that create the runoff. Of course, they have to pay. But with the water board, I think it's something different. Clarksburg's just been getting bled dry. And in generally the county, but Clarksburg particularly. And think about the school board situation. The school board won't even give them Hatefield. Clarksburg has sat there and provided free police and fire protection for them for over 100 years, and they can't get Hatefield. The school board doesn't pay any taxes. Not property taxes. So all that police fire protection they've gotten has been for free. And it's been well known in the county for a long time that Bridgeport gets what they want. The schools in Clarksburg have just been shut down one by one after another, but that doesn't happen in Bridgeport. Bridgeport doesn't get split in half despite the fact it's bursting at the seams because citizens don't want it. They get what they want. And then you think about the TIFs out there on Jerry Dove Drive. I've made videos about this. I have a whole tag on my page about it. $200 million of loans have been drawn out. And they're being paid back with the sales property tax out there along Jerry Dove Drive. To the point that Bridgeport's actually suing about it, saying we want some of this money off of Charles Point because we have to pay these roads. Oh, boo-hoo. Well, think about what it did to Clarksburg. It sucked all the business out of Clarksburg. And they still have to maintain their roads. They just don't have any business to do it with. Nothing. A bunch of dilapidated buildings, all they got left. What's the one thing that Clarksburg, citizens of Clarksburg still control? The water board. And as long as it's under the control of the voters, the rest of the county, and especially Bridgeport, can't suck it completely dry. Or there at least be some level of resistance there. Because they're not outnumbered by the county in the same way. People who live outside city limits can't vote. All these people out there complaining, well, my PSD went under. I don't get a vote on Clarksburg. That's right, your PSD went under because your population density cannot support a water system. You don't think of it this way, but what you're asking is for Clarksburg to continue to subsidize your lifestyle. And for sure, that's what Bridgeport wants. They could probably go out and build their own water plant, but they don't have a river. They'd have to pipe it from Shinston or somewhere. And as long as Clarksburg's there and the water board's under the control of Clarksburg, there's a limit to how much the city can be bled. And I don't think I'm way off base here because I've heard them say, we were thinking about opening up and extending voting rights on out the rest of the county. I think that's what this is really about. they don't want to admit that Clarksburg has any power over them because they want to sell it out to the county and to the powers that be that have just destroyed the city of Clarksburg. It's the one thing Clarksburg has left. I'll holler at you later.